Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was speaking to a Western media outlet. He was being asked certain questions over this issue and that. While Narendra Modi was responding in Hindi, after being translated, but even talking to them, his staff was providing him with the sentences on the teleprompter, and that is how he was talking. He was unable to do it by himself without his assistants. What happened? Teleprompter went out of order. Now, obviously, because he was getting the sentences, he was being fed from there, he was unable to talk further. But he didn't show his embarrassment at all. Instead, he started asking questions. Is my voice being heard over there? Obviously, he was again talking in Hindi, and his translator was communicating all that in English. The issues upon which he was talking about were not very complicated. But even then, he was unable to do it spontaneously, unable to do it by himself. He often lies about his education. He used to lie about his education. And his education lies were exposed by some of the media persons of India. And this issue too, obviously I'm a commoner living in Pakistan. How I could have known it? I got it from the very authentic journalists, from the very credible journalists of India. I got this, I watched even that video, and that prompted me to talk. It is really interesting. That is, India is a big country. It's not a small country at all. Having a very good economy, very big economy. But as far his capabilities in this regard are concerned, his education, as far this thing is concerned, that is very poor. But when it comes to the matter of crushing the minorities, especially the Muslims, that is why he was being made a leader and a big politician, because he represents the fanatics, the far right of India. That's really not so pleasant at all. And people like him should not be chosen, should not be elected to power. Because on the one hand, he is from far right, he is an extremist. And on the other hand, he is not a visionary leader at all. Despite all that, look upon the criteria of the Indian public. Who have they chosen and why? Somehow, whatever I saw on the video was very funny indeed.